He's at the end.
Pop for big time. We waiting on you. We waiting on you, Steve.
Can you text Ray? Tell him to get in.
I'm sorry.
Let me text him.
No, he does. Did you have his phone on him?
Okay.
I think everybody got the phone. I was about to call him.
All right, Coach, we'll go ahead and start with your opening thoughts. We'll open up to the room for questions.
Yeah, so thankful. Thankful to the Lord that I get to coach basketball. Again, I love the sport. I love being with these guys and coaching. And this week was their best week of the season. They were fantastic. With Tyon coming back, we talked about it. You know, there was some concern. He hadn't played in about a month. He hadn't played with these guys. These guys hadn't played with him. And just incredible how these three guys and everybody else bonded together and, again, played their best week of the year this week.
Questions?
Yeah. What happened when it was 19-10? They were up. It looked like, they could have been pulling away. What did you guys do to kind of change things?
Yeah, as a coach, you wish you could. Actually, you don't wish, but I really can't take credit. These guys got in a huddle, and they collectively, I think Tom maybe said something first in that huddle, and other guys responded, and they went out, they got stops, one possession at a time. They scored, we got back in the game, and that was a high-level game. I mean, those weren't just easy baskets being made. Both teams were making tough shots and tough plays, and these three guys just had some sensational individual plays and then plays setting up their teammates. And you get to high-level games like this, you need high-level players, and I'm thankful I got three of them right here next to me.
Coach or the student athletes, I'm curious, what goes into a successful conference tournament week? Because you're 3 of 3, the last 3, and then 4 of 5. So what goes into a successful week?
Give that to Ray. You got 3 in a row.
First, I got to give all glory to God. Honestly, these 3 years they've flown by, but being able to be in this position it's a blessing. But I feel like it's something that's become a part of our identity, or just our culture here at GCU.
I'll just add to that, man. I got to not only bring in a little bit of experience, but learn from these guys on just how to win a championship and the mentality it takes throughout the whole team. It's a full team effort, and I know Coach has probably said that many times in the past. But from the first guy to the end of the bench, to all the coaching staff, to the GAs, to the chefs, everything, all the people on campus, the fans. I mean, it's a total effort, and that's something I haven't really got to experience before, and that's just for me. I'm just so thankful, and it's just an amazing feeling.
We hoop at GCU and everybody, and it just gets better in March. That's all.
Coach, can you talk about that last stretch in the first half? You held Utah Valley they only made one of their last 9 shots in the final 5 to 6 minutes, and that's where you guys kind of separated, and it really was a big outcome in the game. Can you just kind of talk about what you guys did?
We were in foul trouble. Jacoby got in foul trouble, then Tyon got in foul trouble. Ray was starting to get a little bit of foul trouble. We hadn't played that lineup much. We went with Colin and 4 guards. Colin went to 4 and played 4 guards, and Ray was really good in that stretch with Luke and some high ball spread ball screens, and they did a really good job. And then on defense, thankfully we got some stops and made some shots on the other end. But I thought that was a really big stretch going to the locker room because obviously with Tyon and Jacoby in foul trouble, you do have some concerns.
This question for Jacoby and Tyon. You heard Coach kind of mention about the foul trouble. 8 minutes left. You guys are both out of the game with 4 fouls, but then Ray and the rest of the guys kind of hold the fort down till you guys come back. What does that say about just how deep this team is and how you guys have each other's back?
I would say it's just the trust. We trust those guys to make plays and defend like we were out there. So I would just say it's just the trust that we've been through all year. So I would say.
Yeah, man, like you said, trust. I thought Ray, Luke, Duke, Makai, and Colin, I thought they carried us tonight in this victory. There was a couple stretches where, me and Tyon was out or I was out myself, and, they really dug deep and pushed through adversity. And, I just I'm so thankful for them as teammates. And, I've always had high confidence in those guys. So big shout out to them. And, yeah, they did their thing tonight for sure.
Yeah, Coach, there was a stretch there, I think, at 7-minute mark in the second half, and Mekhi Williams, he had a steal, he made a three, he had another steal at 5 minutes to go, and then just his impact he had.
Yeah, his speed really helped. They were starting to pick up Ray full court to try to wear him out. And so we needed someone to come in and handle the ball. And, again, Jacoby was in foul trouble. Tom was getting in foul trouble. And, Mekhi did a great job in that high ball screen. They started to switch it a little bit, and he did a great job with his speed, making good things happen on offense.
Ray, you seem to be able to get to the basket quite a bit. Just tell us about your mindset being aggressive from the very beginning.
Yeah, just trying to be, like you said, just being aggressive. I know whenever I'm aggressive is not only good for me, but my teammates as well. So I know Coach trusts me with the ball, down the stretch. So just having the confidence to just, in those moments, take control.
When you throw one down like you did and show off the hops, how hyped does that get you?
Hey, let me just step in real quick. Because I told this dude, this was last night, we was talking, and I said, man, you can jump, man. You need to go for a dunk one time. And he did it for me today. He did it for me today, for sure.
Just moving forward, looking, beyond, you got a good core of players that's been in the NCAA tournament, played a lot of March Madness games. Where do you see yourself as far as seeds, or does it matter, or what about this experience of getting these guys go pretty far?
Yeah, I haven't looked at seeding at all. I've been so locked into these guys. I haven't turned on TV all week. I have no idea what's going on in the outside world right now. I'm just locked into these guys. So after this, obviously, we'll go and look at some of that. But I couldn't even tell you right now.
Coach, a few weeks ago I asked you, 3 years with Ray, if you feel like you're just running out of superlatives or words. Curious if you could talk about him today, because it felt like he just controlled the whole basketball game. Everything ran through him. So I'm curious if you can kind of try to put that into words.
Yeah, was concerned. He played a lot of minutes the last two games. Last night played a lot and did a lot of good things. And, he has shown up in this tournament for 3 straight years and just been, incredible, making clutch play after clutch play. And so I couldn't be happier for him. He came all the way across the country to Phoenix, didn't know us, didn't know anything about us. He's been loyal, which in today's world is really hard to find. He was loyal. He came back for 3 straight years to do this. And, I'm thankful for him, and his dad's there. He's got a great family, and that's why he's such a great young man. And, I will add with the other guys up here, too. Tyon didn't need to come back this year. He came back for the whole season, and then he didn't have to come back, 3 weeks ago. A lot of college players are shutting it down, which is sad to see, and yet, Tyon came back, and we don't win this tournament, without him. And so, Tyon, thank you, Ray.
Yeah,
thank you.
Appreciate
and, Jacoby had a lot of options. He came to a tough situation in a way because all our other starters were back except one, and he had to come in and blend and mold, and he gave up some of his offensive game, I think, to adapt to us. And, lately he's really found his groove. His defense has gotten way better, and he wanted to come to win a championship, and now he got to do it. So, thankful that he made that leap of faith and trusted us to come out here.
I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
This could be for the coach, for the players. Utah Valley hit 6 threes in that second half. A lot of it came on a run where they cut it to a one-possession game. When the team's making big shots, it seems like you guys had a response back. And you guys can talk about the composure you had when you see the other team hitting like ridiculous threes time after time, and then just having an answer right away.
I just feel like we all, like you said, we all done been to the tournament multiple times. We done played in a lot of big-time games, so people are going to make shots. People are going to go on runs. It's up to us to keep our composure and go down and make a play on the other end.
Yeah, we knew they weren't going to shy away. I mean, that's a good team. They won the conference for a reason. They weren't bad. They played to the end, and Toulson just had the high hand towards the end and was hitting some amazing shots, and a couple other guys was hitting some amazing shots. So you just you give them credit, but I think the adversity that we fought through was just kind of showed tonight of how good we are and the potential we have to be a really good team, and we proved it tonight. We proved it tonight for sure.
Hey, Coach, back here. Just given the experience you guys were all talking about being in the NCAA tournament, how much extra confidence does that give you going into this year's tournament about what you guys can do in the dance?
As a coach, you love having veteran guys like this that know how to handle themselves, and they know what it takes to play in big time games, like Tyon just said. I don't think any of us take it for granted. It's such a blessing to have a chance to play in the NCAA tournament. And, that's the reason Tyon came back. That's why Ray came back. That's why Jacoby came. This was the week they were waiting for all year. And tonight was the night they've been waiting for, all year. And so happy for them. So happy, for that they're getting a chance now to do what they came back, to do.
Any final questions? All right. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.